Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam, or Xjaws, and today I'm bringing you guys a little Black Ops gameplay. This was I believe, a ground war domination game I got on the map Array, which I actually quite enjoy. I mainly enjoy it because it works well for assault rifles, and what tends to happen when I play Black Ops is I'll use the submachine guns for maps like Nuketown over and over again, maps like Radiation over and over again, and I rarely use assault rifles, and I kind of do enjoy using weapons like the M16, the Galil, the Commando, and I like the opportunity to play a big map every once in a while, build up some kill streaks, and then rain down on the enemy with my air support, which I do a little bit in this game, but nonetheless, that's not what I really want to talk about today. Today I got some other things on my mind, so first of which, got to address this. A lot of people have been mentioning in the comments of my videos that I keep changing my rank. I keep going back and forth between no prestige, first prestige, and second prestige. In this game, I'm a rank 43 on no prestige. So a lot of people have been mentioning that, and I just want to clear up real quickly here that I do not post my games in chronological order. I have no real rhyme or reason for posting most of my games. Typically, if I have something really short I want to talk about, I'll find a game on my hard drive that was shorter. If I have something kind of long that I want to talk about that might take me a while, I'll pull out a gameplay that is a little bit longer. And then if there's a topic specific or map specific or gun specific commentary that I want to make, then I'll find a gameplay with that map that that suits that topic, or with that gun or whatever. So no real rhyme or reason for any given game, and I'm sure 3-4 months from now down the line you'll probably see gameplay of me while I'm level like 30 or something like that. It'll happen. But for those of you who are curious, currently I am a level 22 on my second prestige. So just to give you an idea of where I'm at right now, and today it is November 17th, and it is 9:08 p.m. As soon as I get done recording this commentary, probably gonna go watch House and then maybe fall asleep on my bed. So anyway, today I wanted to talk about two main things, and that is going to be, first of which, the AK74U. Now, I have seen, I don't know about you guys, but I have seen so many people complain about the AK74U over the past week that it's getting really annoying. So I want to nip this in the bud. I just kind of want to address this right now before this gets out of hand. I called this months ago. I called this for some of my older subscribers. I talked about what is and what isn't overpowered, and I just wanted to make it known, or give my newer subscribers a little feel for kind of my thoughts on one aspect of the game, and that's things that are quote unquote overpowered, and what I think about it, because it's getting a little bit out of hand in my opinion. So I've always felt that there's never been any overpowered weapon in any Call of Duty game that I've played. So obviously that excludes World at War. I've gone from Call of Duty 2 to Call of Duty 4 to Modern Warfare 2 to Black Ops. So I never played extensively World at War. I borrowed it from a friend once. So I've never faced the MP40, so I can't really talk about that from experience. But I can talk about guns like the UMP, the FAMAS from Modern Warfare 2, the M16 and MP5 from Call of Duty 4, and things like the M16, MP5K, AK74U from Black Ops. So the example I've always given about overpowered weapons, and kind of my theory more or less to kind of disprove this whole these shenanigans, I guess you could say, is that when Modern Warfare 2 was a new game, everybody was complaining about the Model 1887 Akimbos. Everybody was complaining about them, and they weren't even an overpowered weapon. They were just the best shotgun, and I said that several times. I was just like, these aren't overpowered, they're just the best shotgun. They work really well as a shotgun, and a lot of people disagreed, so much so that they actually patched them and nerfed them to hell. And this was supposed to please the community, right? No, everybody just started bitching about the SPAS 12 shotgun, and that's all I heard about for 8 months. Shotgun secondaries and whatnot, and how ridiculous they were. Because people don't actually like to complain about things that are overpowered. People like to find things that are the best in their class and then complain about that. Which is why you heard a lot of people complain about things like the ACR and FAMAS from Modern Warfare 2, and the UMP from Modern Warfare 2, and the MP5 from Call of Duty 4, and the M16 from Call of Duty 4. And I'm sure that's probably the reason. I'm not 100%. Nah, I won't even discuss World at War, actually. But that's kind of like my proof, or kind of my example of where people will just find something to complain about when there is nothing to complain about. When they address, an overpowered weapon, people will just deem something else overpowered in order to compensate for the lack of an overpowered weapon in that weapon's lack of presence, whatever. You guys get what I mean. So for Black Ops, I predicted that people would do the same thing, even though they're taking out stopping power. So stopping power was going to be gone, so I assumed that all the weapons would take 1 to 2 more bullets to kill, and it would just completely kill all possibilities of there being anything that is cheap or overpowered. And not only was I right, but I didn't go far enough. The guns don't just take 3 to 4 bullets to kill. The AK74U takes 4 to 7 bullets to kill at long range. Like, you can pump somebody full of ammo from far away with that gun and they will not die. And not only that, but it has a ridiculous amount of recoil, and people are probably thinking to themselves, wow, it doesn't have that much recoil. Compared to the guns in Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty, it has no recoil. They have no recoil. It has a lot of recoil. So even though it's not a great gun, people just compare it to the other things that are on the game and deem it overpowered, even though it takes a long time to kill people and it is not easy to use. And I think that's where a lot of people lose sight of what is and what isn't overpowered. So I'm going to end my little rant there. I don't want to just end this on a negative note, so I wanted to talk about something else towards the end of this commentary, and that's going to be my win-loss ratio. So over the past couple days, my win-loss ratio has been struggling. I've been playing a ton of domination. I pretty much gave up Team Deathmatch over the past 3 or 4 days, and have been sticking to Ground War and Domination for the most part. Obviously, I play Team Deathmatch sometimes in Ground War, but I always vote for Domination in the little vote to skip or vote for whatever map and game type. Anyway, the point is I've found that you guys remember the objective commentary I did a couple days ago where I talked about how you gotta have more slayers than people running for flags and stuff like that. Well, because I always play by myself, I found that pretty much everybody on my team wants to be a slayer 99% of the time, and nobody wants to go out there and cap flags. So I started capping flags, and it's working out kind of well, but it seems that nobody actually wants to watch my back, and I realized that too. When I play domination and people complain at me for not capturing flags, at least I'm watching the people who are trying to capture flags. People don't even do that when I play domination. People just straight up go to the edges of the map and just try and kill the people in their little zone and don't even give a little bit of concern to the B flag. Now I understand that you can't have people doing that 100% of the time. Everybody's going to make mistakes and isn't going to be perfect and going to be there all the time. But seriously, like, it is bad. Like, people are not helping me out at all. So I'm going to start playing with my subscribers a lot more. Now that the matchmaking system is going to be fixed, I'm going to be able to party up with you guys and play with you guys a lot, and that's what I want to do. I want to be able to play with you guys. So because I can't just say send me a message on Xbox or send me a friend request, because after a while my friend list gets full. I can only add like 10 people. I only have like 10 spaces full, and because if you send me messages after a certain amount, it'll just start deleting the old ones. The best way that you guys can play with me on Xbox or PS3 is to follow me on Twitter, because I'm going to be playing on both consoles, and what I'm going to be doing is tweeting, just making a little Twitter thing when I'm playing and when I need people to fill up my party, which is pretty much 100% of the time. I'm not kidding. I don't play with anybody on my friends list right now, so I'll just kind of like probably tweet every couple minutes and just be like, hey, you want to play domination? Send me a message. I'll invite you, whatever. And I'm going to be doing that quite often, so I'll leave a link to my Twitter in the description of this video, and you can go check that out if you would like to play with me sometime. And other than that, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.